And welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is the Olajumoke Gbola. If this is your first time on my channel, I want to say warm welcome to you. And if this is not your first time, you've liked, you've shared, you've subscribed, you've made a comment, and you've told a friend to subscribe, guys, you're the real deal. You've got my heart, and I really want to say thank you. Before I go on to today's video, I want to really appreciate 100+ subscribers already. Thank you so very much. You know, I'm really excited about hitting over 100 subscribers, and I want to say thank you to everyone who has even especially told a friend to subscribe, or you just came across my page and and you just love me. Thank you so very much. Thank you. I really do appreciate you, and this is how I will be so super excited as well when we hit 10,000 subscribers and more. Thank you very much. I'm really grateful, guys. Thank you. So on today's video, I want to talk about how and why a lot of my people, Nigerians, are complaining so much about their jobs or the workload of the job. A lot of people I know are complaining this wasn't what they bargained for. This didn't look like what they thought it was. It's like a shocker. And they are really complaining. Some are not doing great at their jobs, making us look somehow. And I want to tell you the reasons why I think this is happening to a lot of people. Number one is work ethics. I won't even lie to you. We do not have the kind of work ethics, that a lot of people here have, or that it takes to survive in the UK or abroad generally. We don't have that kind of work ethics. We don't work 12 hours shifts back to back. We don't work days back to back without rest. We don't. Let me give an example of someone who has been a business owner, who has got staff, who do the heavyweight lifting, who is not doing the hard work per se. And then such a person gets here and is meant to, be actively involved for 12 hours. Do without your phone or your gadgets for 12 hours. Definitely, such a person will complain that this isn't what I bargained for. Or this workload is just too much. A lot of people are grumbling, making them quite unhappy, at their jobs, and this isn't healthy for anyone. Another reason I would point out will be a lot of people, my people borrowed money to travel to the UK. Now, I do not advise anyone to borrow money, please, because it puts you under a different kind of pressure. Now you are under pressure to pay up, the monies you might have borrowed, and it puts you under pressure to meet up with the bills here. And the bills are not a joke. And so you think you want to be able to work back to back to be able to raise, the funds, and at the same time be able to foot the bills. Guys, we need to understand that borrowing money to travel or to relocate is not the best option. Sell what you have, rally round for people who can support you, but try as much as possible not to borrow. It doesn't end up well at all. A lot of people are under that intense pressure because they've made a promise to say, oh, don't worry, I will work my ass out in 1 month, in 2 months, I'm going to pay back all this money. And when they get here, the reality hits and, it's different. You realize that you can't make that amount of money without breaking your back. A lot of Nigerians as well sleep off during work hours. I mean, you've never done a night vigil successfully back before you relocated, and you think you want to jump into work, working as a night staff. How does that work? And then you find a lot of, people complaining they're sleeping off, that Nigerians, I'm not saying just Nigerians do this though, but that we are not competent because if they find you sleeping, they find you nodding off as soon as you resume. No. Or you don't even appear to work as happy to be there. You look more like you are forced to be there because something actually forced you to be there anyways. Because you've got bills, you've got debt to pay, and that's not the best. Our health also goes a long way. You don't want to overstretch yourself at work that it impacts negatively on your health. Please do not borrow money to travel. Please work according to what your capacity or what you can, take as at the time that you resume. A lot of people also, see people abroad, on social media as displaying soft life. Guys, there's no soft life. People work a lot. Let me tell you a little story. I remember one of the reasons, that held me back from relocating many, many years ago, that it didn't even cross my mind I was going to relocate, was because I had siblings abroad and I used to see the way they work back to back. They have sleepy eyes all the time. There's hardly, and I'm wondering, when do you guys rest? When do you guys relax? Now, when you see such a person now go out maybe 3 times in a month, able to relax, to go play, to go get some fresh air, and then you see them dressed up and decked up, it looks to you like show off. Guys, it's not show off. It's them rewarding themselves to say, I've worked this much, I think I deserve this. I've put in so much work, I think I deserve some rest. Because a lot of people are deceived by the, kind of things they see on social media and just believe that it's soft life or is show off. I'm just going to go there. It's easy to work. Let's just get the money. When I saw my own people, it was one of the things that held me back. To say, how can I work like this? Gosh, when do they rest? When do they have time for, leisure? And because they hardly do. Now, the thing is, here you can make a budget and say, okay, this month I want to earn £2,000. This month, this is how much I want to earn. When you figure out how much you want to earn, then you want to break it down and say, okay, so how many days of work do I put into this to be able to make this money? When you do your calculations, you realize that for you to meet up the budget that you've set, it looks like you want to work every day of the week. The money is there. The opportunities are there, but they are not easy to come by. They are not cheap. They don't just come. You've got to work for it. You've got to put in the hours. Some of these hours are tough, long hours of pure work. Can you bear it? Can you put in that effort? Won't it impact negatively on your health? Do you want to lose your health in the process of chasing the money? Because these are things that make us grumbling, complaining, unhappy. And we don't need that to live a balanced life or to live a fulfilled life or to live a happy life. You must really love the job that you're doing. And you must not overstretch yourself. Now, another reason could be that before you left your home country, you already signed a contract, and you didn't know how it was going to be. Perhaps you signed that you were going to work for 5 days, and then you come and you do 4 days, and you're like, I can't even go on. Cuckoo kill me. You already signed this and it's understandable even before you got here. Now, when you get here and you see that you are unable to cope with the rate of the job, your capacity cannot carry this amount of days or hours, you may want to renegotiate with your employer to say, seeing that this is this, I would not be able to do more than, 4 days as against the initial 5 days that I signed up for. They won't want you to come and not put in your best. They will most likely want to listen to you. So if you already entered into it unknowingly, there's a way out of it. Don't stay in the job grumbling, unhappy, because it's going to definitely affect your health. It's going to affect your disposition to others. You don't want to be here and be unhappy. You didn't sign up for being unhappy. Even though you signed up for the work, but you didn't know what extent this work we're talking about will be. Please, let's do according to our capacity. Let's do according. I understand what it means now to be on a night shift, because literally your life changes. Your night becomes your day and your day becomes your night. And there's no how you can have the amount and quality of sleep you would have at night, you can have it during the day. It doesn't work that way. So you've not done a video successfully, you've not done this, you've not done that, you think you want to just come and just jump into a night shift. Guys, it doesn't work that way, because it's going to take a lot from you. Some people get to work and they appear like they are so unhappy, and give them 30-45 minutes, they're already doing like this. Don't. Please let us be known as competent people. I honestly know that Nigerians are hardworking people. I know that they are not lazy, but this kind of work might just be really strange, or the long stretch of work might just be really strange. Another thing I know is that in Nigeria, we're used to working Monday to Fridays, but over here, you work even till weekends, and everyone is obligated to work weekends, and so even the weekends pay you more money than the weekdays will pay you. So everyone wants to jump on it. So it looks like you're literally working every day of the week. What time do you get to rest? What time do you get to ease off and relax? Because you need all of these things to be balanced and to be able to give your best at your job. Please, let's not overstretch. Let's stop complaining. Complaining and grumbling makes us unhappy, makes us, grumpy people who others are not happy to work with, who others, form an opinion about. Once they say, oh, these people, they just sleep off, they just do this. And I know that we're really hardworking people, just that it will take some time for your body to acclimatize to the new kind of life and the work, load that is here now. So don't push yourself too hard. Take it one day at a time. If you know that your capacity is 3 days, please stick to your 3 days. If you know your capacity does not carry you being able to do a long 12 hours, can you break it down? If you cannot do the night and you see that you're making a mess of yourself, just snoring away at night shift, can you switch today? Because there's always a way around these things. There's always a way around it. Let's stop giving ourselves, names that is not who we are. I know that process of adjusting and adapting, but please don't let it linger for too long. If you need to make amendments, make the amendments and let's do better. The money is there. The work is there. You don't want to exchange your life for this money. So do it one day at a time. Don't set budgets that are too high for you to meet up with. And don't forget to take time to have your break and have your me time. Please don't jump from. Honestly, I know some people who would do night shift here and go somewhere else to resume morning shift. Like, really? Are you a machine? Are you? Please, let's get ourselves together. Let's reduce our complaints, because no one ever told you it was going to be easy. You saw what you saw on social media and you thought it was soft life, or it was easy, money was easy to come by. Now you are faced with your reality. Can you do better? Work ethics, soft life that you have thought about, contracts that you have entered into, monies that you have borrowed before coming. These are more and more are the reasons, why people are complaining so much about work, about the workload. But I know that we will get used to it. God will continue to strengthen us. God will continue to help us, but don't let us overstretch ourselves. If you have not liked, you've not shared, you've not subscribed, you've not told a friend to subscribe, guys, what are you waiting for? Please do like, share, subscribe, make a comment, and I will see you in my next video. Thank you very much and see you again. Bye for now.